to Caregivers and Community Connection. Of course, I'm Sharon Kelly, and I'm your host each and every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on Comcast Cable 96 and Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. on Comcast 96. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I going to be talking about today? I'm talking about a group of fellas that got together, decided to do something good, that live right here in the community of Chattanooga. It is none other than Xsklusive. Xsklusive consists of CJ, Quan, and AJ. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Oh, y'all sound like, oh, that was rhythm. I like that. Say it again.
Good morning.
And see, that's what you're going to get, togetherness.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy Saturday and coming down and talking with me about Xsklusive. Because you all are what? Exclusive, right?
Exclusive.
Yeah, so anyway, what I wanted to do was get an opportunity to hear from you guys a little something about each and every one of you all. And I guess we'll start from left to the right. So I'm going to start with you, gentlemen in the yellow. Tell us a little something about you and what got you into singing, or what made you know that you had that gift to sing.
Well, I started singing when I was probably like 10 years old, and I met a guy by the name of Darryl Willer. He started a group called The New Beginning, which was, we were going to different schools and we would talk about saying no to drugs and keeping your grades up and respecting your parents and, just teaching you, how to have fun. We really didn't have that in the communities back then, so that's how I got started.
So you had a mentor.
Yes, ma'am.
And he was a man.
He was
that
a man.
Gave up his time.
Yeah, he was just like our father, man. He was a great guy.
Well, good. And with singing, did you sing before you were 10, or you just started when you were 10?
I mean, I used to run around the house and sing, if I hear songs on the radio and stuff like that, but I just noticed that I could sing. Somebody told me I could sing when I was about 10, so that's really when I got started singing.
Okay. Now, I remember, if I'm not mistaken, The New Beginning, it consists of what artists, what young people was in that group?
It was a guy by the name of Anthony Bird.
We all know Anthony Bird.
Yes, ma'am. Anthony Bird, Reginald McKibbins, Charles Yarbrough, myself, and Usher Raymond.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That's when that started.
Yes, ma'am.
You was in that.
Yes.
Swinging on the swings, talking about love. You didn't know nothing about love. I know it. And I mean, it's just amazing now to see you as an adult and a man with a family.
Yes, ma'am.
Now out there trying to really do it for the community.
Yes, ma'am.
And AJ, I'm so proud of you.
Thank
and
you
I
so
know
much.
you can do it.
Thank
Okay?
you so much, Miss Kelly.
And that is Quan.
Yes.
Quan, you act like the businessman. You just be all over the place. You even get me in line sometimes. But tell us a little something about you. When did you start singing?
I pretty much started singing, I think, ever since I was able to talk. So I was like one of those kids where mama wanted to tell you shut up because you want to sing every song on the radio. That was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't shut up.
No, one shut up.
That's you now. You just about.
Yes.
You getting it done.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you though.
Aye.
Everybody got a position.
Yes.
Everybody gonna stay in their lane.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I hear you a gentleman that play multiple instruments, CJ.
Yes, ma'am.
And is it something that's in your family, in your genes? Because I think it's more than you that actually play in your family. Tell us a little something about what got you interested in music and what got you interested in singing.
To be honest, I was just like AJ. I had so much energy. I used to just run around and do all kind of things, get in trouble in school. I was at the principal's office. My mama had to stay at school. So one day when I was, I think in the 4th grade, I had a teacher that she was my 4th grade teacher, and she was like, we have a band here, and she had an old clarinet that they weren't using. Her daughters used it prior. And so she gave me the clarinet, and that's really what got me interested in music.
Wow.
It was some a teacher that took out her time and her finances, but she bought the clarinet and then instilled in me, and planted a gift, with the clarinet. Of course, at church now.
Right.
I am a PK. of course. But you know, it was planted. The music was planted by just that teacher taking her time and her finances and investing in me.
Well, what all instruments do you play?
To be honest, Miss Sharon, I believe I can play a song on any instrument you hand me.
Wow, that's talent.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder that teacher invested in you.
Yeah.
I know you play the keys.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you play the sax too?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Play a little sax.
Little sax.
Oh yeah.
I play the clarinet. I might can beat you.
Oh, wow. I mean, I had to see what you can do.
Okay, well, we'll check that out. I just thought I'd let you know I was musically inclined.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but I'm so proud of you guys, you know, and having you here and coming from Chattanooga and having so much talent in the city. If Mocha hasn't done anything else for me, it showcased the people in our city who has the talent. And you all came in on Feel It Thursday and just began to just turn the house out. You had the ladies screaming. You had everybody acting crazy. And even me, I was acting crazy. I told y'all gonna make it.
Yeah, I remember
And then the next thing you know was history. I signed you, and now you're under Moshe Entertainment, and we are going places. And what do you think about this event, Valentine's Day weekend, being the headliners?
It's awesome. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
I know you would think so, boss man.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, really, he has been on it and giving it 150%. He gets so excited when he calls me and tells me how many tickets he done sold, how much money he done got in. I mean, and I'm proud of him because that right there will make everybody else excited.
Oh, yes,
when you get excited, we get excited.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, on last weekend, you all did something special that made me very proud. You all went and attended a play, a showcase, The Color Purple.
It was great.
Yes, it was awesome.
And had you all ever been to a play where you actually been to one like that, to a theater?
I've never, me personally, I've never ever, and it was, I'll be going to a lot more.
I know.
Yeah.
Taking your kids and exposing. And it made me so proud because all the cast looked like us.
Yes.
And they all were from Chattanooga.
And they did a great job. They looked like they already made it. It wasn't a flaw anywhere.
Yeah, they even had real tears.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, you couldn't beat that.
Yes.
Having
I
real.
cry like that.
I know, just make them tears fall.
Yeah.
But, you know, it showed me that you all had that same gift in the area of the art with music and with your voice and the harmony that you all bring to Chattanooga and I'm sure to the world.
Yes,
because eventually, if you stay focused like you're staying focused now, you can't go nowhere but to the top.
Yeah.
So I encourage you all to do that. But, you know, sometimes people think it's going to happen tomorrow in this industry. And it's not always like that. But the people that stay in the game normally wins.
Yes.
So it's all about the hustle. It's all about getting it done. But I want you all to look in the camera because there's some young people out there that admire you guys.
Yes.
And they're watching everything that you do.
Yeah.
And I like that new song you got, Stand Up and Be Men.
Yes.
So I want each and every one of you all to look in the camera and tell some young person what somebody told you. I remember what you said, AJ, a few minutes ago. You talked about the fact that this gentleman, he took you up under his arm and he began to mentor you in the area of your voice. So it's some young people out there listening. What do you want to tell them?
I just want to say, stay focused on school and keeping God first. Because if it wasn't for that guy, Darryl Wheeler, taking his time outside of his family to instill in us, I don't know where I would be personally. Just stay in school and obey your parents and keep God first and everything will fall in order.
I like that.
Yes,
what about you, Quan?
I just say, first of all, give honor to God just for this opportunity. You know, just thank God. Pray, keep praying because praying does work things out, even whether it look like it's going bad. But God got a way of working things out because if He gave us everything on a silver platter, then we wouldn't appreciate what we're going through. So sometimes you're gonna have some bumps in the roads, but at the end of the day, it's how you pan out on it, how you you go with the situation. So just focus on your gift. Don't let nobody stop you from your dreams, and just obey your parents first of all, because you don't obey them, you're not getting anywhere. So just be a good steward and do what you have to do, and trust God, and everything will work out.
Like that. What about you, Minister Music?
Oh my Lord. I agree with everything both of these gentlemen said. First of all, keep God first, because without God, you're nothing, you know. Like I said, luckily, a teacher gave me a clarinet, but first it started at home. When my mother and father teaching me how to be a man, that was number one. How to put prayer, but also put work with that prayer. You can't work with dreams without works is dead, you know. So I would like to encourage any young person, whatever you want to do, you can do anything you want to do. Keep God first and go after it. You know?
I like that.
Okay.
And you know what, guys? Before we, I guess when we come back from our break, I want to show just a little bit of you all on stage, because I think we got a little video on that. And then we'll be right back with Caregivers and Community Connection. After watching that, I know you're going to be in Mocha on February the 14th to see Xsklusive. Man, they got a chance to just see y'all, hear y'all, get that rhythm, and know that harmony. And we were sitting here on break and we were talking. And what we were talking about, now, how did you all get to singing together? Now, we talked about how you started, but how did this group get together? Because before Xsklusive, you had another name, and you started singing together. How long ago was that, AJ?
It was, when we started that group, the group was called Chat Town in the early 2000s, based out of Harriet Tubman, with a couple of guys with Zoned Out Entertainment, which they work with kids in the community, such as South Chattanooga Rec does, to give them an outlet, to give them something to do in the community. So we started out, that's how we started out.
I noticed now Southside actually has a studio inside their Southside Recreation Center.
Yes, ma'am. It was sort of just like that, like that.
And I think LaRone Jennings is doing a fantastic job in supporting young people to be able to support their dream through the arts, like they did for you guys. And you said Harriet Tubman?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of people don't know what Harriet Tubman was back in 2000.
Oh, Boone Heights.
That's right. I mean, I have no shame on Boone Heights. To be honest, I lived at 1760 Heaton Street. Did y'all know that? I always got some input. And, so you never know where people come from.
Yes, ma'am.
But everybody has a dream, and they're going to the next level. But you got to believe, right?
That's right. Yes, ma'am.
And we were talking about Chat Town. That was the name of y'all group. And how long did you all sing together and get that going? What expired with that? Did you do any hits? Did you make any records?
Yes, ma'am. Well, we sung together, I want to say at least 6 years. We actually had an album release called If I Would've Known. That was the title of our album. And we had songs on Street Flavor, such as Chat Town Dance, and it stayed on Street Flavor for at least 4 months.
Wow.
#1. So that's how we really got started with doing what we was doing, and we just we met you and come down to Mocha, and we decided to change the name to Xsklusive to give the name a more universal name to where it could reach everybody across the world.
Across the world.
Yes, ma'am.
See, that's thinking out of the box.
Yes,
I like that. You know, I look at you guys as wanting it so bad now that you know you can't miss the point, because now God is revealing you. He's not allowing you to stay in the dark. He's bringing you to the light.
Yes, yes.
For all these young people, the kids, the community, we're searching and we're looking for something right here at home that's doing good. We know what they said about Ursha, that he had to leave Chattanooga in order to find his, but that's not always so. That's not always so. And we're going to prove it through Xsklusive, that it can happen right here in Chattanooga. Just, what do you think about the support? The support of the community. Do you think Chattanooga is getting better, CJ, with how they support one another, or do you think we need some work?
I mean, everything is a work in progress, but as far as with the love that we've been shown in Chattanooga for the last couple of months, about 1 to 3 months, I think we're getting much better. I think all the hate is, you're always going to have people that's going to hate, as they say, but I believe that Chattanooga's coming together, and we want to see somebody, like you said, Miss Sharon, come up out of Chattanooga and be a tremendous success and be able to, you know, leave those gifts and those, not those gifts, but those connections that they'll make on the road and bring them here to Chattanooga, just like you're doing. You're bringing all kind of different artists and whatnot to the Mocha. We want to be able to do that, take it a little bit farther with the group Xsklusive.
I like that.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can do it.
Yes.
I know you can. Because people will hear this show. We'll put it on your website, which we'll have our website that's coming up, as well as we already got a fan Facebook page.
Yes.
And it's just called Xsklusive.
Yes.
But it's a different way of spelling it.
Oh, yeah.
How do you spell it, Quan? Businessman.
It's Xsklusive. Xsklusive.
That's a different kind of an exclusive.
Yes.
And because you want it to be unique, and I
Yes.
understand that.
Yes.
But a lot of times people don't know how to be a fan on your page.
No.
And we want to make sure that they spell it correctly
Yes.
and become a part of our group and follow us all around the
The
country.
movement that we trying to come out of, do from Chattanooga, because God can bless you anywhere.
Yes, he can. And we're going to be doing that with Moshe Entertainment. And I'm just looking forward to everybody working together and really making this a success. But it's 2 shows, from my understanding, on February 14th. Y'all think y'all going to do it that big? That y'all needed 2 shows? Okay. Well, we're going to see.
Yeah.
That means 300 people a show.
Yes.
But I know you all can do it. You came in, you helped us promote the event,
Yes.
yourself, as well as all the people that's behind you, that's out there marketing. We have an event page, so for anybody who really want to find out the rest of what's going on, we just want you to hit Xsklusive on Valentine's Day at Mocha Restaurant and Music Lounge, and they can read the details of how to actually get tickets. Now, can one of you all tell me, how do you get the tickets for the concert?
You got several ways. You can go to the mocha.net.com. You can get them from the actual Mocha Restaurant and Music Lounge, and you can get them from one of us, from CJ, Quan, or AJ.
So, do y'all all have Facebook pages?
Yes.
Okay, so tell them how to find for your friends, how to get you on your Facebook page, because people have different names for Facebook pages, and you want to find folks. So tell us how they can reach you to get tickets.
Okay, well, you can go on Facebook and look under CJ the King, Braden, and you can contact me if you want to purchase a ticket. And I think you will want to come see. I think we got a lot of good material that that covers from the old to the young, so everybody should be able to come out and support this little
That's great.
show right here.
Y'all got some Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get to old school.
Yeah, I had to love it.
Now what you got for the young folk? Cause I don't know.
Oh man, we got
Just I say H-Town.
Jagged.
I'm getting better.
And some of our own too now. So
Definitely some of your own. But now, tell us, Quan, what your Facebook page look like?
You can look me up under Quan Don and check me out and check us out because if you actually look on Quan Don's page, you go over, there's a link over to the left hand side that links you to the Xsklusive fan page. So please go up on there and check out the pictures and like, and give us some feedback or whatever, what you think about the pictures and etc.
And what about you, AJ?
If you want to reach me, you can reach me by AJ Vocals Johnson and get tickets, and I'll make sure I get them to you.
You heard that. If not, call Moshe Entertainment. I'll find out what's going on with them. But I am so proud of you guys for what you're doing and bringing to this city, and what we're going to do with the 2 shows on February 14th, Valentine's Day weekend. Then we're coming back up the next night with the Barcades. Barcades, y'all in front of the Barcade. Barcade's been on stage for 50 years. They celebrating their 50-year anniversary, and they still together, and they still sound good, and that's exactly the way Xsklusive is gonna be.
Y'all better come and see us 50 years later.
There you go. 50 years later, I probably won't be there. Somebody will.
We ain't gonna talk about that though.
No, we're not. But I'm just gonna keep it real. Or I might have a little dementia or Alzheimer's. But I'm gonna be right there supporting y'all if I can. They'll probably have one of them M3 players in my ear, and that'll be an old tune to me, whatever y'all sing. But I'm seriously, I just want to thank you all for leading the way for this city. It takes a lot to be first at anything, and to stay here and show people that it can happen right here in the community of Chattanooga. Before we leave the air this morning, is it something that you all would like to tell the community prior to us getting off the air? What about you, AJ? AJ, you tell us first. Look in that camera.
I just want to tell you guys, make sure you come out and see us. It's going to be a nice show. Also, I want to thank you, Miss Sharon, for giving us opportunities, to show our talents and show the world that groups still do work, and for these kids out here, stay focused, obey your parents, and keep God first.
I like that. What about you real quick, Quan?
First of all, I just like to thank you all of y'all for y'all support, because if it weren't for you all, we wouldn't be who we are, because if you didn't like our music, we wouldn't be going forward. And just thank God, because if it weren't for him, he wouldn't put Miss Sharon Kelly in our place to believe in us, because she believed in us when we walk in and do a show at her restaurant, and it was like, I remember, like, you all gonna make it. People taking pictures with us and everything, like we already there at the top. But, things on the way. God got big things in the way, so, heading for us. So just thank you all for your support. And
thank you. Now, what about you, CJ?
Okay, I like to agree with everything they say.
I love the way you do it. I like to agree with everything they say.
Okay, but first of all, like they said, come out to the show on February 14th and show your support and continue to support us, because with the support of the city and along with Miss Sharon, we thankful for everything that you've done for us, and just the time and the effort that you put in us. And for the children out there, like I said, obey your parents and stay focused. Put that work with the dream. You're not going to do anything with your life if you don't work for it. So look at us as an example. This is not easy. I had to change up my eating habits. I had to go work out. We got practice. We got things we got to do. It takes work to get, be prepared for the opportunity when it comes.
Yes.
And that's number one. If we weren't prepared and we weren't practicing singing, we could have never had this opportunity. The opportunity would have passed us by. So first of all, keep God first. Can I give a shout out?
Go ahead.
Mom, Pops, I told you one day I would retire and be getting one
Family just period, man. If you ain't got family, you don't have anything. Right. That starts first. So,
but anyway, I want to thank you so much for coming out, and I'm looking forward to the show. And I want to thank you, Chattanooga, for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Amen.